Hello class, Mr. Stone here. This is actually a continuation. I'm doing 3 or 4 tapes on factoring, and this is the part where they're taking a trinomial and they're bringing us back to 2 binomials. So it's almost like the FOIL method backwards, okay? So what I put up there, I put up the FOIL method again so you can kind of see how it works. You know, the first, the outer, the inner, the last. And then I actually put up determinant signs when factoring, okay? A lot of times with this, it's trial and error, but this is a few rules that they got. They got like a case 1. If the last number is positive, the first number is going to be positive. On case 2, if the last number is positive and the first number is negative, how it looks, you know, that they're both going to be negatives. And then the case 3 is if the last number is negative, they could either be plus or negative for the first number. Okay, and that's basically it. But a lot of this is trial and error, and after you do enough of them, a lot of it's just practice. And you do enough of them, you say, oh yeah, it doesn't work this way, but it will work this way. The numbers are added together, but the signs are wrong. Let me reverse it around, and that's all there is to it. Okay, let's take this first one. Okay, we got x squared minus 11x plus 28. Let's see, what are the factors of, well, I got it written right over here, didn't erase, okay, because I already did this once. So the factors of 28 are 1 and 28, 2 and 14, and 4 and 7. So don't forget, we want to get to 11. That's where we want to get to, okay? That's our goal. And in reality, if this last number is positive, it's a sum, okay? Sum. You want to add these together to get to 11, okay? That's how it's going to, if the last number is negative, if the last sign is negative, it's a difference. Don't forget, the word difference means subtraction. And the word positive means sum, which summation of. You know, you add together. So we can put x here. We can put x here. And we know from the rules, okay, that if the last number is a positive, the first number is going to be a negative. That's case 2, okay? So we can put a negative here and a negative here. So we use the 4 and the 7. So we put the 4 and the 7 in here. Now, quickly, you just multiply this together. Let's put it, and we'll go back to from the 2 binomials, we'll go back to the trinomial. So what you got is an x squared. Okay, that's the first. Then the outer is x times 7, so you get a negative 7x. Now we go the inner on the FOIL method. The inner will be negative 4x. And now we go the last, which will be the 4 times 7, a negative 28. Now we combine like terms. We got an x squared. The negative 7 and the negative 4 makes a negative 11. And then the negative 28. And as you see, that's all there was to this, okay? We just went from a trinomial to 2 binomials and then back to the trinomial. And like I said, this is all number sense. And after you do it enough times, you're going to get the feel, and you're going to say, hey, I can just reverse it like this, and put it all together. Let's do the next one, okay? The next one's a little different because it's got a negative sign at the end. You see that? It's a negative 35. So really that, okay, is going to be a difference. Okay, so what we're going to get is that middle one by subtraction, okay? So the way this goes is, if you look at the top, if the last number is negative, the case 3, if the last number is negative, it could be a negative or a positive, okay? So that's how it could work. It could be a negative or a positive, okay? So we know the first term is going to be the x on both ones. The x. And now we're looking for 2 numbers that multiply to 35, okay? So let's do the 35. So we got 35. Let's see, 1 and 35. 2 doesn't work. 3 doesn't work. 4 doesn't work. 5 does. 5 and 7. 1 and 35. Let's see. So which one will work? Which one would be able? Oh, the 1 and 35. that would be the perfect one, okay? And we want a positive 35, so let's make one side positive 35 and one side a negative 1. Because we know 35 plus a negative 1 is going to be a negative 34, a positive 34. So let's do this out like this. So we get x squared, that's the outer. Now that's the first. Now the outer is x times 35. It's a positive 35x. Now the inner is 1 times x, negative, so it's a negative 1x. And then the last is a negative 35. Combine like terms. We're going to come down with an x squared. Positive 35 minus that is a positive 34, which is what we're looking for. And it's a negative 35. And that's all there was to it. What I did also, of course, we have a lot more examples. Sometimes it's harder to write with this pen on there, but I did all the answers right there and how we achieved them. Difference in sum and difference in sum. And actually, if you look at number 3, that wasn't doable because it was a prime number, okay? So it's not a factorable trinomial, okay? You can't put 2 binomials from that, okay? Because it's a prime number. And that's basically it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, help my YouTube ratings. And remember what I said is math can be fun. Have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.